What is up, guys? Angry Gamer coming at y'all again today. You know, all this Xbox stuff is just going, it looks like it's just going crazy. I don't even really know what's happening anymore. It just seems like all these new articles coming out. You got Matt Betty goes on to say that he wants smaller games that can get them game awards. Much he said this in a conference. While there were still Tango guys still in the fucking conference. I mean, how awkward is that shit? It's like you're sitting there listening to Matt Booty speak and all of a sudden you get this email. Ding, 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 ding. And you just see, oh, you look down. Hey, Tango Entertainment, you know, we're just gonna have to let you know that you're being closed. What the f*** is that about? Like, I don't think I made it clear last video that I am very angry and upset about how they let these people go. Especially a studio like Tango. We all know we love The Evil Within. We love Ghostwire Tokyo. We love Hi-Fi Rush. What more do you want? They gave you games that you wanted to play. I was sitting here waiting for the new Evil Within 3, but I didn't think I was gonna get it. I mean, because they were always here working. I thought we were gonna get Ghostwire Tokyo 2. I even thought not that long ago that there was an article stating that there was gonna be one. That's what I'm just, I don't think Microsoft knows what the f they're doing. Deep down, I feel like Phil Spencer ain't even ahead of the train anymore. He talks like he is. And that's another thing, is like Phil Spencer, I guess it's an old article, and they were like stating that they learned from the back days when they closed Lionhead Studios.
We acquired Lionhead in 2006, shut it down in 2016. A couple years later, we reflected back on that experience. What did we learn? How do we not repeat our same mistakes?
You acquire a studio for what they're great at now, and your job is to help them accelerate how they do what they do, not them accelerate what you do.
I wish Lionhead were still a viable studio.
So if you learned from it, why did you do it again? What was the genius plan behind this? Who's the one who came out and said, hey, we need to do it again? Yeah, you know what you did to Lionhead? Do it again. Why would you buy all these studios? Hell, I think you're still in a court system about it. Like, you're still trying to get things resolved. You didn't even give these studios a chance. You didn't even let them go on to their next game. They had to finish the game that they were working on with Bethesda that was telling them that they had to do an online service. What makes you think that Arcane Austin couldn't bring out another Dishonored and then blow the socks off everybody? Now that game's just out the window. We ain't doing that no more. Thank God they didn't shut down the Blade game that's being made by the other Arcane studio. I mean, I just don't understand. You had talent there. Unless that talent is completely gone out of that studio and that studio has gone completely woke, and I understand, okay, that's why we let them go, but they haven't quite, I mean, Redfall was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. And there was a lot of DEI bullshit up in there. I was just like, okay, well, this is kind of, you know, okay. It just seems like Redfall just was not ready. Those cutscenes were horrible. There was no voice animation to them. There was nothing. It was just all dog shit. I understand. Arcane Austin came out and said that they would love reboot the game as a single player. And I would have loved to see what that was. I would have loved to see what type of game they would have came up with a great story. Instead of all this, it's just an online service. The thing is what I'm mostly upset about is that I cannot believe that you didn't give these studios a chance. And I know I created a video. Still glad. I'm not changing my opinion on that. I'm still glad these studios and these developers that made these games are now free at market. Now they can call the original people that they were working with and create a new studio. Maybe just a couple of guys that you actually love and you had good ideas with, right? And now you can make an independent studio and make a game. Pitch an idea to us. Put it on Indiegogo. There's tons of ways to get funding. Just don't sign a contract with any of these big guys anymore. It is so crazy. And I'm actually worried about Ninja Theory now. You know, Hellblade was done by an indie developer. They were like, this is a AA game, but it looks like a AAA game, but it's short and it's sweet and it's good. And everybody looked at this and was like, I like it. It's a good story. I want to play it again. But then on top of that, now we look at Hellblade 2 finally releasing. It's a short story again. But now it's owned by Microsoft. It originally wasn't. So we got a good quality game while it was not being owned by Microsoft. And all I'm saying is when these people got laid off, why can't they do the same thing? And everybody's just upset with me, it seems, on my other video. Downvoting, is this satire? No, it's not fucking satire. These big corporations, they're f***ing up the gaming industry. I don't care what you say. They are messing up this gaming industry to the max. EA can't hold their shit together. They're coming out saying that their new Battlefield's gonna be the same. Does anybody believe them? No one believes them. It's all trash. It's been trash for years. There's been nothing good that's coming from these studios in forever. Halo's gone. Why the hell didn't you get rid of 343? Hell, I bet Tango could have done something better with Halo. That's what you should have done. Given us a Japanese Halo. I bet you they would have taken that shit out the market. This is what I'm trying to say. There was other companies you could have let go, but you didn't want to let let go. And there was other talent. And the best thing for these other companies that got shut down to do is get back together, create an indie studio, publish your own games, show Microsoft what they missed out on. Make those games you had ideas for, that you sat around in the circle and say, hey guys, okay, what do we got planned? What do we want to do? What did we pitch to Microsoft? Oh, they didn't like it? Let's do it, and let's show them that this game's gonna make a shit ton of money and people are gonna like it. That's what you should do. That's what I'm saying on my last video. Stop coming at me and telling me, oh, you're just getting satire. Why would you hate that this happened? Dude, when are you gonna fucking learn that these big honchos, for one, they're not paying these guys enough to make these games. They're being burnt out. They're not being able to just flow with freedom. Look at Baldur's Gate. That's what I'm trying to get at here. You can't flow with freedom if you're being cock-blocked by a bigger corporation. You get what I'm saying? You cannot make the game you wanted to make because you always got somebody sitting over your shoulder saying, hey, we just saved your company. Now you're going to make the game that we want. Oh, it ain't going to be ready? It ain't going to be ready? Screw you then. All this bullshit that keeps going in circles that everybody's like, oh, what Xbox? You're just a fucking Xbox. I don't even know. What do they call y'all? Xbots? Same thing with Sony. Don't even come at my shit saying, oh, well, Sony's doing the same. They're laying off people at Bungie. That's already a failure. It's only a matter of time that they start doing more. Then they came out with this another articles that Xbox says that they're not done by the end of the financial year, that they're going to be either closing studios or laying people off. This is how big the gaming market is in a consolidatory crush, and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to listen. Is the people that are going to be carrying this industry for the next couple years are indie developers. We're not going to see anything great. Yes, Hellblade may be coming out, but they ain't doing enough advertising. They ain't doing enough marketing. Hell, half the people don't even know. Thank God I saw it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to download it on Game Pass, but I ain't going to do that. I don't like Microsoft right now for what they did. And that's another thing is I saw another tweet that everybody's saying, go buy Hellblade, go buy Hellblade, go buy Hellblade 2. Save that because we just don't know if it's going to survive this. Look, that's what I don't understand, what y'all don't understand. This company is being forced. This company is being pushed down with force against the pavement and saying, do this now, instead of being able to do what they freely want to do. That is what's happening. Because it don't seem like Phil, when he came out and said, we're trying to give these developers and all these other people the freedom and success that they want, but behind the scenes, that's not what was going on. They were calculating this plan of just letting people go and saying screw them and don't want to hire them, and then this shit happens. This is what's happening in the gaming industry. I'm shocked that y'all don't agree with me on my last video. This is what's good about these closings of these studios. The one studio that Xbox needed, they let go. That just shows you that Xbox doesn't play games, doesn't know games, and doesn't care about the developers that are working for them. Who wants to work for somebody like that? Who? And I think Arcane, the other studio that's making Blade, put that very good point. Don't treat us as a straw man. Give us time, give us potential, and if we flip on a game because it's not good, don't fucking come and point fingers at us, because as soon as we make you money, you're all good job, good job, good job. But as soon as we flip on a game, you're like, we gotta close your company. There's only a one-way street, and that street is downhill. When are we gonna learn that these massive corporations are just trash? And I don't think anybody knows. I mean, I'm just sitting here telling y'all how I feel. And I think I'm making it clear now. This isn't satire. This is me trying to save the gaming industry that I've been a part of for more than 20 years. I want games to keep going. But the big companies that are holding these game developers, they don't give a shit right now, guys. They want money. The people, the shareholders, they're not gamers. When video games finally blew up, it wasn't owned by gamers anymore. It was owned by shareholders, people that want more money. And that's what's crazy. Matt Booty's over there just stating, oh, we need another game. We need more games that are short and that can get us game awards. What the was Hi-Fi Rush then? You just shot yourself in the damn foot, and I'm just shocked. I'm shocked at what's going on in the gaming community. And you tell me, man, you seem super pissed. Yeah, I'm getting pissed. And I'm also pissed at some of y'all that are just like, well, they closed it. They closed it. Every single time I hear this, where he's talking to Anakin, and he goes, you were the chosen one. You were supposed to save them, not turn your back on them. Every time. These guys thought they were being bought out and were going to be surviving to their next game at least. That they thought that they were going to be able to, okay, we're good. We got bought out. We're not going to be able to get closed. And then this little flip just switched. I'm shocked deep down to the gaming core. I feel gaming has been a part of my entire life. And I'm sad because I was a big fan of Xbox. And then I switched over to PC and now I got maybe 800 games on Xbox and I got over 1,200 games on PC. honestly, a lot of the games I own double. I bought them double. That's how much I love gaming, is that I feel completely disowned from Microsoft, that I don't feel like they can actually do anything about this anymore. I feel like they are so far gone. Phil Spencer's out the fucking door. He has no control over what's going on anymore. Matt Booty's out the damn door. Sarah Bond, I don't even care. You got pronouns in your shit. And you're the president of Xbox. We all know where you stand. I'm so sick of Xbox being politicized. I'm so sick of this DEI bullshit. I'm so sick of everything. Xbox is gone. Xbox is woke. Xbox is just done for. The years of Xbox 360 are gone. And people are like, the only reason why they won the Xbox 360 generation was because how they set up the mainframe of the Xbox. No, they had great games. And I feel like deep down, we're never going to get there again. We're never going to have those great games that we sat here and played as children ever again. All that shit's out the window. Hopefully you understand why I'm thinking this way, like it's a good thing and not a bad thing. I understand it. Look, I would have loved for them to just, I was fighting for this court case shit. I was ready for them to inherit all this and get all the Call of Duties on Game Pass and everything else, but for some reason, we haven't even gotten that. I'm just wondering, like, what is going on? They're more worried about getting Diablo on Game Pass than all these Call of Duties. What is going on? And what's sad is V Rising, an indie developer that just released their game, their 1.0 version on PC. That game is 5 times better than Diablo. That's my personal opinion. And they just came out of early access. Now you got an indie developer over here racking in dough, and everybody's loving it, but you got Diablo over here that is made by over 300 people that can't even figure out how to make a damn game and figure out what the fans want. Listen to us. We're letting you know how to make the game. It is your choice to mess it up, and that's what you're doing. We want these games to thrive. You don't. It's your fault as developers, and you don't listen. We give you feedback, and you read it, and you're like, screw you as a gamer, screw what you want. This is our game. No, but we buy those games. So if you wind up collapsing, don't come talking to us, because I'll tell you right now, I'm ready to see some indie developers put some teams together that were part of Arcane Studios. I'm ready to see some small teams, and I want to see some games and ideas. Do YouTube. Create a YouTube channel. I'll subscribe to the damn thing. I'll even talk about your games and if it's exciting or something. Bring some ideas. That's all I'm saying. Stop hating on my thoughts, guys, and just understand where I'm coming from. Damn. Peace out.